Thank you guys for coming. Let's start with Coach Lemon. As the defending champions, can you talk a little bit about what this follow-up season has been like and just how you feel like the team has dealt with the pressure of defending a championship?
Yeah, it's a totally different year than it was last year with, well, considering COVID last year and this year, trying to get back to as much normalcy as we can, but it's still the same. There's always challenges in a season, and last year the challenges were one thing, and this year the challenges are totally different. But getting to this point is not easy, but we're just as proud as can be of our team. We had high expectations from the very beginning, and sometimes the pressure of high expectations isn't easy to handle, but our team has done it with extreme professionalism. You know, they prepare the right way week after week, game after game, and they're just an incredible team. We're a great roster of athletes, but more importantly, we're a great team, and that's how we overcome all of our challenges, no matter what they are.
And showing up here today, walking around the stadium and all that, is it starting to sink in a little deeper that we did it, we made it back?
Yeah, it definitely does. Yeah, being here in the environment, it's really exciting for the whole situation, absolutely.
Over to Brush. You guys won in 14. Your program's been here over a dozen times to the championship game. What does it mean to you guys in this group to make it back?
Well, I think it's really special. I know we've been down the last 5 or 6 years, and we went through a lot of things, outside of football to try that has been kind of the reason for that. And to be able to come back from the season last year where we just won 1 game and then get cut off because of COVID after 4 games, and then play as well as we've played throughout the year, and with that rough start, because we were 1 and 2, it means more and more each week. Our kids are believing more and more each week, and it's just been a special ride for us because I don't think many people had us on the map when we started the season.
Yeah, to kind of follow up on that, I mean, you've already knocked out the number 2 seed. Now you got the defending champs. Have you embraced that underdog role, or are the seeds just numbers on a bracket to you?
Yeah, I mean, right now it's number 1 versus number 2. I mean, that's the way we look at it. And Eaton has a great program. They've done great the last several years, and hats off to them. But we're pretty excited about our ball club too, and we're hoping to give them the best game they've had all year. So we're pretty excited for Saturday.
Coach Lemon, just X's and O's type of stuff. What do you think are going to be the keys to victory this weekend?
Well, Brush obviously has some competitive spirit, and they're a heck of a program that we know they're going to do things right. They're disciplined and they're physical, so we have to match their physical play. And it's one of those things that our biggest enemy could be ourselves, and we need to make sure it's that same adage, take care of the ball, win the turnover battle, take advantage of opportunities. But really all we've said all year long is, it doesn't matter who we're playing, we just have to be at our best. And if we play our best, and then hopefully the scoreboard is what we want it to be at the end. But as far as X's and O's, we just do what we do, and hopefully limit what Brush does, because they're good at it.
Same question, Coach.
No, we're the same way. I mean, there's only 6 days to prepare for this, so there's not going to be a lot of changes. There's always going to be a few wrinkles on both sides of the ball. Both teams will both have those, and we got to adjust to those. But you got here with a mentality and with a strategy, and we plan on using that on Saturday. And like Coach Lemon said, the best team will win, and afterwards, it'll be something these kids will talk about for the rest of their lives. So just very honored to be here, very humbled to be here.
You talked already about what a special season this has been. Can you talk about this particular group, what makes it unique and special, and has allowed it to accomplish what it has done this year?
Well, with this group right here, we are a super small community, and I actually have a senior that's on this team. He's not here with us today, but I've been doing basketball, baseball, you name it, since all these kids were in the 1st and 2nd grade. So this group of kids have a really special piece of my heart, and like I said, it's been a tough 4 or 5 years leading up to this. But now I think they're starting to see the light, and they're as close of a bunch of kids as I've ever seen. And I've been, part of the program now for 22 years, and it's just really special. And I'm really hoping that they're able to take it all in, like Coach Riston had mentioned, and enjoy every minute of it, because it's tough to get here.
Coach, similar question. Last year's group was obviously a special group, winning it all. What's different about this year's team?
Again, I think any team in the state championship can say this, but we are a great cohesive group, like Coach said about Brush. Very cohesive, work well together, communicate well together. And, you know, as mentioned earlier, that what we try to build at Eaton is just a legacy. So we've talked about it earlier this season that we lost some key players of our championship last year, but just because they're not playing in the game doesn't mean their influence doesn't still help us be successful now. So even when they're gone, the legacy that they leave, the leadership that they left, the learning, these guys are just a reflection of that. And year after year after year, hopefully the greatness continues just because of what we build.
All right. Thank you, coaches. Appreciate it. We get the away team.
My name is Alejandro Maltos Garcia, senior.
Jace Krieger, senior.
Cesar Hinajo, senior.
Kato Moriarty, senior.
Kyle Wellen, senior.
We'll start here, go down the line, each of you answer the question. Like Coach talked about already, you've had a few lean years since the last time you guys won state. What does it mean for you guys to be the group that brought Brush back to this big game?
With as small as our community is, I think just being that team in the town, it's awesome. We really want to bring it back for our community.
And since we haven't been in the state championship since 2014, we've been like kind of down with our program, but recently we've been bringing it back up. We've been getting a lot of support from our fans, and just being that team that has come from the bottom all the way to the top really means it's really special to us and the community.
Yeah, we've just been, like Coach said, we've been building since we were young and stuff. We're a really close group, and it just means a lot that we have such a great support from our community as well for us to be able to get here.
When we saw the 2014 team win it, we've been dreaming about this ever since, and it's almost like we kind of manifested it.
Yeah, like Jay said, my brother was on that 2014 team, and I just wanted to be like my older brother, and now we have the opportunity to on Saturday.
Staying down here to start, Coach mentioned Brush probably wasn't one of the first top-of-mind teams being picked to play in this game. How proud are you guys of the run that you've put together, and do you see yourselves as an underdog? Is that something that you guys talk about at all?
I mean, this weekend, I think we have like an idea that we're gonna win. I mean, our coaches, they preach to us that we just gotta go in with the right mindset and we'll come out victorious. I mean, I think we just think different than other teams. We have that mentality that we're just not gonna stop and we're just gonna keep coming at you.
Yeah, we're very proud of how far we've come, and I think we have a good shot.
Yeah, obviously from being unranked to now being in the state championship, it's just a great feeling that our program has just been we just kept winning and stuff, and it just comes from our team being so close together, and like Honda said, having that mentality, that right mentality that we have.
And since we've been together since little kids, we know how to, or we can figure out what each player needs to do to better themselves, and I think we do a good job of communicating and staying connected with each other to help the team and bring up the morality.
I think it really shows the amount of grit that our team has. We started the year not even ranked. Can't remember if we were receiving votes or not, but it really shows that if we put our mind to it, then we were able to make something great out of it.
And staying here, you made it down here. You've seen the stadium, the video board. What are you guys most looking forward to or expecting from being able to play in the championship game on this, this awesome facility?
I'm just excited for the crowd, and just under the lights. It's just going to be an awesome atmosphere, something that none of us have ever seen before.
Yeah, just like Kyle said, since none of us have been in this situation, I think we're all going to soak it in and cherish these memories, because later on in life we're going to look back at these days and just be so happy of what we accomplished.
Yeah, I mean, like just being out here and just like getting a tour and stuff, it's just sort of all settling down. You know, like all of us have been dreaming about this for, I mean, since we saw that 2014 team win it, and it's just a great atmosphere.
I'm most excited to play the game I love with my friends.
I mean, yeah, that's what it comes down to. It's gonna be the last time we ever play with each other. I'm gonna take it in. It'll be the last time on the football field with them, and I'm just gonna take it in.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
I'm Ryder True, I'm a junior.
Walker Mark, junior.
Trey Lawrence, senior.
Philip Lawrence, senior.
Ethan Flores, senior.
Staying here. Obviously, you guys won it all last year. Can you talk a little bit about what has stood out to you the most about how this season has been different as the defending champions?
Definitely what stood out about this season is that we're back. You know, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling to be back, and you know, it's just another moment to take in.
Well, it's just a different group from last year. We lost some key players, but we've seen some new people come up that we really didn't think that would do this years prior. But everybody stepped up and.
So last year, coming off that championship, we were like, okay, what do we do now? Like, of course, the seniors that left last year left some holes, but it surprised me how guys, we just reloaded. Guys stepped up, they stood up to the challenge, and obviously we were here because of them.
Just like Trey said, I mean, coming back into the season, we never lost stride. I mean, getting back on the first day of practice, just got right back to it and just filling the spots and just kept going to work day by day. So it's pretty amazing to be back in with a great group of guys. So
We played all year with a chip on our shoulder, so it's been tough, you know, stepping up, filling in for those guys that were here last year. So just playing with a chip on our shoulder is tough, but we've all toughed it out. Just got one more game to go. So.
And staying here, now that you guys have made it back here, you're back on the field where you won before. What's the number one thing that you guys are focusing on, or that's just top of mind for you guys as the game gets closer and closer?
Just do what we do, go through another great week of practice, leave it out on the field. It's our last time, so let's leave it all out there.
for me as a quarterback with these great linemen I have, all the seniors, I mean, it's the last time we got to play with them, so it's gonna be pretty special. Just can't lose stride now. I mean, it'd be a pretty bad time not to peak. So I just gotta keep working hard and day by day, just go at it. So.
I think we have to look at it that it's just another game, you know, of course it's a state championship and that holds some regard, but we have to go in just like any other game this season.
Just like my brother said, it's just any other game. We got to keep up what we do normally.
Going off of what they said, it's another game, and like our coach said, the hardest challenge is just not to beat ourselves.
What do you think internally or externally are going to be the keys to you guys taking that trophy home again?
I think the key roles are just knowing what we have to do, you know, alignment, assignment, attitude. There's a few things that we live by in this team, and I think those are very key things that we have to focus on.
Just playing together as a team, like the brothers we are.
The next few days before this game, like the practices, I think that's the most important. We have to stay focused and not get our heads ahead of the game. We have to settle down and focus on the game plan that coming into Saturday.
Yeah, going off of Trey again, I just say you can't lose focus. I mean, you just gotta go day by day and just keep working hard and just do what we do. And yeah, just have fun and just do your assignment and just get it done. So.
Like Ethan said, alignment assignment's a big thing for our team and also so is credit. So we're just gonna go by that and just do our job and hope that. Yep.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.